What's up, y'all? It's your man's favorite artist, Miss Monet. Already off rip. I'm trying to be different with my content, and that's talking about shit that really matter. Ain't nobody doing that. Let's talk about America's Next Top Model, the reality check docu series. It was only 3 episodes. That's really all we needed. Off rip, off rap. Jay Manuel, you're a sellout. You're a fake ass friend. You're phony, and you're exactly what they warned us about with the TV industry. You sat there and was dogging these girls out, lying to these girls, manipulating these girls for a check. You didn't care that they had dreams and passions. Like, you didn't care. You were not honest. You were such a liar. You sent your fucking friend of fucking how many years? A email? Basically, a email saying, fuck you and everything you stand for. I quit. And then was told, we just need a year. You did 8 more years. You sold your soul for $1. And this how I know he one of them ones, y'all. These girls stayed on a cruise ship. These girls literally got to do, that would have been some of them bitches' first cruises, first times on a boat. This man caught that thing a boat. On the boat. Nigga, on the cruise ship. Wasn't just on no boat. I don't even think he called it a boat. He just said something so light, like it was just little. Like, nigga, a cruise ship. But Tyra Banks is fucking amazing. Honestly, I think it's wild. When they talk about people who walked so y'all could run, Tyra literally walked so everyone can run. 24 cycles, and I was watching all of them. Except for the ones, like when they got rid of the other judges, I did not see all that acting stuff. And I always feel like Tyra. It was so sad watching that documentary, and when it was time to get the acting and stuff, she had no female friends so bad to the point where she had to put niggas in wigs to do what girls can do. Tyler Perry was not the first man to get in a dress for some money on camera. Clock that. But yeah, that's just what I want to talk about. Between the baddies and the runway, I think I want to be America's Next Top Baddie. I can do that. I mean, look at me. I could fit the plus size category or the medium size category or all of that. I can definitely walk. Definitely talk, definitely sassy. I really don't think that America's Next Top Model was something that should have had a surviving docuseries. I think Shandi, you're not about to sit there and change the fact that on television, you know, you said you cheated on your boyfriend, da 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 da, and then now, all these years later, you're finally telling the world your story. And I sympathize for that, you feel me? Nobody deserves to get essayed on fucking well, no one deserves it at all, but on national television and to be showed, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what you said it was, and so that's why they showed it. And then two, we black women are about integrity and the way God worked, you know what I'm saying? Was done in the dark gonna come to the light. And baby girl, you clearly was gonna keep that shit in the dark, not tell your boyfriend. You're mad that you had to rewatch him calling you a fucking bitch. Like, you're still hurt about the breakup. You're still hurt that you know. But so I'm not gonna speak a lot on that situation. I just know you cannot blame Tyra. Y'all have to understand that some of y'all was older than her. A lot of y'all was older than her. She simply was doing what every creative wants to do, and that's open the door for some people and show y'all what it takes to be in this industry. You know what I'm saying? Her industry, the modeling industry, or other people who will take time and do that with the music industry or the tattoo industry. You have apprentices. Like, a lot of people aren't given opportunity. The fitness industry, you feel me? I'm a fitness fanatic. A lot of people aren't given opportunities. You know, and I'm listening to the girls, the real gems. I'm listening to them basically what they're mad about with Tyra is, bitch, you didn't tell me back then you really was who you was. So me winning your stuff or me being a part of your show, it was going to make people less confident. When they told Danny that she couldn't be in a lot of different stuff because she came from Antm, America's Next Top Model, all that meant was, you gonna make these other girls feel like they lost before the competition even started. So honestly, Tyra was just out here making bad bitches that had everybody feeling insignificant and insecure about themselves. Because me personally, It's either I do this show, I win it, or I do this show and the next girl wins me and she thinks she's better than me, not just as good. You know what I'm saying? She won't believe that we can stand next to each other. She's trying to be ahead of me, which is cool. But like, bitch, if I'm winning something with Tyra, even if I don't win y'all show, y'all can't tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely do think that Tyra Banks has had a huge influence. And then she opened the door for male models. Like, y'all just don't get it. Tyra was really that girl. She put the Kardashians on TV. Like, I'm starting to think that she taught the Kardashians everything they know. She's friends with the Kardashians. Y'all ain't know that. Bitches wasn't out here, clout chasing their way to friendship and stardom and shit. So, yeah, I want to be America's Next Top Bad Bitch. Because there will never be another America's Next Top Model. The Natalia girl that was Russian, I ain't gonna cap. I hate that she beat the black girl, but I remember that season thoroughly. She earned that. I don't know, Natasha, so I don't know why she wasn't there, but probably because she didn't feel no type of way. The black girls, I'm sorry, y'all, like, we gonna keep making history. One black girl had to fight to open the door for herself, to open the door for others, and now y'all gotta keep fighting. And that's really the only disservice Tyra did to these girls, was not really give them that real reality check on what it's gonna be like after you do something like this. You ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. But I just dropped that to say, like, yeah, let's talk about something that matters. I want to be America's Next Top Bad Bitch. Tyra Banks, Ms. J. Alexander, let me tell you something, because you were the highlight of my life. It wasn't that y'all had to go. They were seeing what the show was. The show was amazing with them. And then Jay Manuel talking about, Tyra, how do you think about da-da-da? And she was like, what are you going to do, record this and put it in your videos? And then lo and behold, look how God worked. However many years later, he didn't put it in the video. I want to know who set up the tell all. There's a difference between who set it up, because who set it up really don't even got to be the one who told it all. And then I was looking at that interview that they did when they was like, I know it's hard to work with Tyra. She's da-da-da-da-da. Jay Manuel's talk your shit. And then you sat there and did some cop-out shit. Like, you're a cop-out. You're a phony. I hope they never book you in this industry again. You couldn't wait to sell your soul on that platform and talk about your friend who you still have not been able to talk to till this day. Really, you could have. You could have called her. Now she has to call you. You're such a cop-out. You are so sick. And then if y'all really thought that she fired, basically the people on that panel, I feel like she was the model, but they taught her everything you knew. It was friendship in that room. You threw away friendship for finances. And I will never. They say friendship don't pay the bills. In what world? In what world? Tyra, I want to be your friend. And I want Danny on the panel. So what they gonna do, cycle 25, if they smart, which they is, every guest judge is gonna be from cycle 0 to 24, the winners, the male winners, female winners, plus size winners. I can't wait to be next to some BBWs and some fine shit. You feel me? They fine shit. You know what I'm saying? Like BBWs and some fine shit BBWs and some slim thick shit BBWs, and then some bitches like me. And that part gonna be the hard part, finding the bitches like me. That's gonna be hard. You can find a big bitch anywhere, you feel me? You can find a slim thick bitch anywhere, but you can't find a bitch like me everywhere. So yeah, y'all make me America's Next Top Bad Bitch. And that is my audition.